Hi guys, my name is El Dasso, and today I want to use this time to show us how I caught a trade on GBP NZD and how to implement this strategy for yourself and be profitable as a Forex trader. Okay, but before this session, kindly do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the link to subscribe, like, and comment on my videos, watch my previous videos, and also click the link on my bio to join my free Telegram channel and get a free signal that will help you make money too. Okay, so straight to the point. Let's dive in. Okay. I caught this trade on GBP NZD, a buy and a sell trade. Okay, so but before then, let's look at our structure. Our structure says that we have this, a break, a sweep, transactional liquidity, structural or engineer liquidity, and then a rally up, a continuation. Okay, so this is our structure. If you can remember, this is our structure. So this is our structure. And so we have a sweep, we have liquidity, okay, break. So we must have all this intact, and we must make sure that all criteria are correct. So usually from our previous videos, I said you have to measure your liquidity to make sure it's at least 50%. Okay. And then we have our engineer liquidity. We have our engineer liquidity. Okay. Our structural liquidity. We have our POI. At the main low, and the low is usually what? Protected. Okay. So if you have this, let's say this break far away, what do you take? You take the other block. But if you have a stop point at the back, what do you take? You're going to take the stop point as your POR. Okay. So this is it. All right. And then usually, next thing you're going to apply is knowing your cause and effect, the law of cause and effect. And the law states that for every effect, that is a cause. Okay? No effect that doesn't have a cause. All right? Structure itself is an effect, it's not a cause. So structure is reacting to something. So what do? We usually look at the back or left-hand side to locate what happened. And I said we have two types of cause for the strategy: supply and a demand. Structure must be coming from a supply and a demand, and or resistance turn into a support, or a support turn into a resistance. Okay, for a buy, it's a demand or a resistance that is turning to a support. So that is what we have. Okay, so for a buy, we have demand or resistance on support. Okay. So then usually what price does is that price will have to come back for POI, boom. And then do you understand? Very easy, very simple strategy. Very easy and simple. Easy to comprehend, easy to understand. If you can spend time with your chart, okay, and keep back testing, you're going to find this that it's very easy, simple. Okay, so let's dive straight to the live chart and see the GBP NZD trade that was taken. Okay. So we have this structure here. Now, this is the first buy that was taken. This was the first buy. that was taken. Okay, this buy was taken. Okay, and then target was this high. TP was hit. All right. So after this buy, what happened? Price out to engineer a liquidity. So this is a liquidity that was engineered, but it wasn't up to 50%. So I was waiting for another liquidity to be engineered. All right. So you can see a pool was hiding here, and then another liquidity was engineered, which was this. After this was engineered, what happened? Price had to come and buy. But then the question is, where is the POI? Now remember, we have a fair value gap and we have this other block, but that's not actually the POI, but it is also a confluence that you must have. All right. But the actual POI was the stop hunt at the back. So this is the stop hunt. Remember, this stop hunt was used for this buy. So price had to give us another stop hunt before the stop hunt. So this stop hunt was created, and we can see another pool of liquidity was hidden here. So this confirms that this stop hunt is very valid. Okay, it's a strong stop hunt to reverse price upward. Okay, so when we had that, I saw this liquidity. I was like, okay, it's not up to, so I was expecting another liquidity to be formed or engineered here. So this is the engineered liquidity we have. And then what did price do? Price came and bought. Okay. I took 2 positions, and then 2 positions, 1:4, thereabout, and then 1 was left to run to TP. Okay, good. Now, the question is, where is this structure coming from? If you follow my previous video, you'll see that this structure was coming from a key resistance that turned to a support. So if you go to the left-hand side, you're going to see that this structure was coming from this. Good. And we have a liquidity here. Good. So this confirmed these buys and this buy. But take note of this. In the advanced Quasimodo strategy, okay, there are 2 cycles that need to be done. So this is the first cycle of buy. When you have structure, the first structure, there is also a second cycle of buy that must happen. It's depending on the direction of the market. So if we have a sell, 2 cycles must be. So we have this first cycle of buy, and then the second cycle of buy. This is the second cycle of buy, with structure. But this, the POI was what? The external. So you can see this is the stop hunt at the back. We have first stop hunt used, second stop hunt above was used, and this sweep here was above this sweep. So that's why this one is or was used. Okay. And then we had this buy. So for the sell, when price from the first buy got to this point, I saw that these are all liquidity. This is a liquidity for this support. Okay. So this support turned resistance here. So while price was trending down, price had to create liquidity, engineer liquidity for us, and this liquidity was protected, proving to us that we have lots and lots of orders, sell stop orders that will be hidden here. Pool of money was hiding here. So you can see that none of these highs took out this liquidity. So it was protected. Good. So then what did price do? Price had to come, and then when price came here and knew, entry was the other block. All right. Entry was exactly, you can see sniper entry. Entry was the other block, and it started selling. So from my technical analysis and knowledge, I'm hoping that this sell is going to either come to this point or going to sweep this low. But anyways, my TP has been set. So this is how I caught this buy and the sell. I hope that this has impacted you with little or more knowledge. So do well to subscribe, and don't forget to share this video, like, and comment. Thank you, guys. See you.